Oh, I know. Everybody's supposed to be dumbed down in a box and don't get what's going on. But unfortunately, yes, we have a different thinking and a different mindset when it comes to these fakery that the news show you with NASA right here, United States. And if you notice, it's the same color as the American flags right there with the serpent tongue coming out in red with the blue background. All division for the dumb masses, and take a look. All orange for Freemasonry. And I told you, these people not going in the damn so-called rocket. You understand? They're not going nowhere. Just a hoax for the dumb masses. And with NASA so-called got a new mission. Let's give it the bam. Let's get into this and break it down.
It's something we haven't seen in a while.
Take a look at this set right here and you understand. Something we ain't seen in a while. It's nothing but fake with a TV. As you could see, the one-eye symbol right there with the sun ray. I already told you, devil worship with your CBS.
2 American astronauts are scheduled to lift off from Kennedy Space Center this Wednesday. Mark Strassman has a preview.
Wow. Take a look at them people. All fakery. Don't believe that it's real. They're not going nowhere. You believe they can fly out of here? You believe they can get out the dome, people? The sky that you look up on and you can see it. Don't let them tell you don't see nothing. You see atmosphere. That's a top. They can't get out of it. This is just an act right here. They're pulling off on the dumb people. And of course, they have to keep this trickery going because they actually tax you for space exploration.
9 years ago this July.
9 years ago, right there on the money. That's not a coincidence. That's how they do it.
American astronauts last left planet Earth from
them,
American soil.
Look at them. You believe that they're going somewhere? This is just a mascot costume. You never understand. It is a mascot costume. Just like you see at your sporting event, your college games and them shits. It's just mascot. They're fooling the dumb people. You think they're going somewhere? Dumb on.
All 3 engines up and burning.
Take a look.
2, 1, 0, and
why you think that all of this smoke is white looking smoke spilling out from the side? What you think, people? If it's this rocket right here letting off this smoke, white's way over here to the corners, you believe that it's real, people? It's just a hoax. They set off the smoke bombs right there at the corner and they send this shit off right to the nearest water. Land it. It's nothing but a remote control rocket they got right there. Nobody in it. You hear me?
lift off.
The final mission of the space shuttle era carried a special payload, a small American flag.
Wow, a small American flag. I told you it's just a mockery, people. This is what they bring in the rocket? Okay, let's see.
Intending to leave that flag on board the International Space Station.
Wow.
It's been a sentimental...
They're bringing the flag to leave it at the International Space Center. You believe them, people? It's just a hoax. Don't believe in space where they have rocks flying around. You hear me? Why would rocks flying around in space? You believe that something can fly? Like a rock? A rock that got nothing else but just a rock built up. Just a built up material and it flying around? Wow, it's not a bird. It's not a plane. How the fuck you get a flying rock? Dumb on, people. And that's what they're gonna use for their next pandemic. Tell you there's a meteoroid gonna hit Earth. Look at them right here. All fakers. You believe they're in space? That's the dumbest shit ever,
metal fixture floating above Earth
yes,
ever
floating
since.
above Earth. That's a dumb shit for the masses. Who believe in it? Put up your hands. You believe that something is really floating around the Earth? No, I got a better question. Do you believe that the Earth is floating around in space in the middle of nowhere? Do you believe that we're living on a tumbling ball? That's dumb shit for the masses. Remember, they tell you space don't have no damn oxygen, don't have no damn gravity. What make the Earth spin around? What holding it up in space? You never could get it, people. It's bullshit. They can't tell you that it's oxygen holding the Earth up in space because they tell you no oxygen in space, no gravity. You understand? What is gravity? Nothing but a hoax, something to say you're the fakery.
So it was a good way to just say, hey, the next time somebody flies something from the United States, this flag's going to be up here waiting for them.
Of course, they can fly. Take
but
a look
no
at
one
this
knew
right
how.
Here, people. You tell me why. Why is this waistline is pulling upwards? Why? His hand is not floating. His legs is not floating, just his waistline. You believe that it's real, people? It's just a hoax for the dumb people.
And when
right there.
astronaut Doug Hurley piloted that last shuttle flight, did you think then that the person who might bring that flag home could be you?
No. absolutely not. I mean, I didn't think I was going to fly again necessarily, let alone be potentially the guy that goes up and gets it.
Wow.
Doug Hurley.
And you're they talking people, they use the word fly. Yes, they're flying. And look what they're going on, people. Another thing flying around their car in the space center right there. You believe them? Wow, only dumb shit, people. You understand? Nothing real.
But it looks like he'll get that chance after all. On Wednesday, Hurley and astronaut Bob Behnken will make history when they blast off from Florida's Kennedy Space Center.
You know what the space center called? Kennedy. Kennedy's 33 in numerology. And that one is in Florida because the one is in Texas called Johnson Space Center. Johnson, also 33. I guess that's a coincidence. Dumb on.
They'll climb aboard a SpaceX rocket and launch into a new era.
There go, people. There go your SpaceX rocket right there. You believe it? It's just a computer simulation. Nothing real. It's just a hoax for the dumb people. Don't believe in it.
Of commercial human spaceflight.
There you go. Commercial. You believe that this is the Earth you're looking at? They dumb down the people, man. What you think, people? How did you get to believe in this shit right here? Hoax on.
The most exciting thing about this mission for both Doug and I is...
These are the two sodomites that gonna be on there. As you can see, your 25 for your number 7. The eagle wings with the star. That show you, people. What you think? That show you that it's devil work they're doing on Earth. Both of them two fakers and the masses.
Is bringing that capability and inspiring hopefully another generation of engineers and scientists to challenge themselves and to try to do great things like our nation does.
All bullshit.
When the shuttle retired in 2011,
The space shuttle pulls into
Why did you retire this shuttle? Because there is no fucking mission to go on. It's just a fake shit for the masses.
port for the last time. Its voyage at an end.
NASA's astronauts had only one way to get to space.
In liftoff.
Hitching a ride on a Russian Soyuz rocket.
You hear that? They're itching a ride. Every time they need to go to space, they have to itch a ride with Russia. That's the props they give Russia. You understand? You better wake your ass up, people. It's a fake shit. All of them involved in telling the masses this big lie.
The partnership is strong, but we don't want dependency.
NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine. Some of this is
All fakers.
American.
They're all fakers.
Prestige. I like to use the word prestige. Great nations should be able to launch their own astronauts into space.
So
Astronauts is all fakery, people. Just believe me, they're not real. All astronauts is fakers. 100%. They never go nowhere. Everybody work at NASA just make fake fucking film for the people to believe it. That's
when
it.
2014,
There you go
NASA
with the
hired
Boeing.
Boeing and Elon Musk's SpaceX
Yes.
to be their
and
Uber
SpaceX. What you think, people? The X is for your number 6 in numerology with your SpaceX. Space is a hoax.
and lift to the space station. For NASA, it's more cost-effective and allows the agency to focus on the science of
Bullshit.
exploring deep space.
This bullshit, people, about the science of exploring deep space. You believe them? Nothing but bullshit they give the masses. Keep your ass in mental slavery right here on Earth. There you go. You believe that this shit can go somewhere? They call it a Falcon 9. And take a look. It got a dragon on it, people. What you think?
SpaceX beat out Boeing in being first to fly.
Wow.
Its design has a Back to the Future feel.
Wow, Back to the Future is nothing but garbage, people. You believe that they can fly in this shit right here? You better wake your ass up. Nothing but
And flashy
trash.
new technology
There you go,
throughout.
technology.
It's been described as a flying iPhone. Is that
Yes,
fair?
it's a flying iPhone. Yes, just a way to mock the people. I already told you. It is a hoax.
I remember that comment. Yeah, it's a pretty big iPhone. The touch screen's in front of you, so I...
Mockery and the dumb masses. There you go, people. There they go in the big iPhone. There they go. They show you this little thing right here for the microphone. I guess if they press it, they can record themselves right there. You believe them? There go your big iPhone they in. Go into space. Dumb on.
At least give it credit to be an iPad, maybe more than an iPad.
You're laughing at
SpaceX
it.
has a
Look
track
at that
record.
shit.
They've already flown
Look at that shit, people. It look like CGI all day of the week. It don't look like something
flown 19
realistic.
missions bringing
Get
cargo
your ass out of here, just like how you see this right here. And don't let them fool you. It's just drones they use to watch the masses. All drones doing their surveillance right now in your pandemic. Don't let them fool you about no satellites. You see the drone right there in plain sight.
cargo to the space station. But this time, for the first time, the reusable rocket's capsule will
Here we
carry
go.
people.
Do you have any reservations about flying for a company that has never actually put someone into space before?
Bullshit.
I don't think reservations are the right word. I think what we really concern ourselves with as, test pilot school graduates is, hey,
Look at them people. This is how they're gonna fly to space. You couldn't fly in an airplane with your head that close to the fucking top. You believe them people?
Plan look like? Tell me the build-up.
In that funny suit with the glass over their face is just dumb shit for the masses. Why do you believe that this shit is real? What is this right here? AC Vince? Dumb on, people. This is the dumbest shit in the world. You think they can fly out of the dome? Dumb on.
That we're going to march through. Let's look at the details of that, and when all those things are done appropriately, we'll be ready to fly on it from a human perspective.
Does it mean something to you guys in this new age to be the first?
After you come back and it's successful, Bob and I can go hang out someplace and have a beer, and maybe then we can reflect on, all those things. But it's kind of, you're just so hyper-focused on getting to that point and making it a success.
Landing the modern...
Take a look up at the so-called return people, the re-entry. Look at this right here. What set them off in this parachute right here? Oh, is this the capsule that they're in? Just need the parachute now that it get to Earth. It's bullshit, people. Wake your ass up. It can fly around in space, but when it come to Earth, it need a parachute? How the fuck did it land in space? Dumb on.
SpaceX capsule back on Earth will have a more retro approach. A splashdown, like the Apollo moonshots in the 1960s and...
All of them is a hoax. They just put this on to show the dumb people with no brain box, and of course they're gonna take it in the
70s.
And it has potential then to really be a means for bridging differences and bringing people together.
Margaret Whitekamp is a space historian at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum.
All of them is fakers, people, 100%. And I told you, don't trust no museum. Is that a coincidence? All of them build up our fakery. All museum is fakery. If you go there and see bones, it's not real bones. Fucking plastic they make in China with the damn 3D printer and put them up for the dumb people to follow. And I told you, all of these shits is con artist game for the dumb masses. Why you think they call it fall con? And the number 9, you better wake your ass up. Dumb on.
She hopes this new era of exploration may help unite our polarized...
There you go, people. The first man to take a footstep on the moon, somebody was already there to record him. Watch this right here, people. Why they lying to the masses? And why is he fading away? Nothing but a fucking show for the dumb people back in the 60s
country,
and 50s.
just as Apollo 11 did at the height of Vietnam.
Apollo. Why you think they call it Apollo? The one-eyed god. Dumb on.
There is always something that stirs the heart in a different way when you know that you are watching something through the eyes of a fellow human being. I think it puts us sitting in their seat. We imagine ourselves looking through their eyes.
Yes.
And after months of...
All imagination, I already told you what space is. Just a fucking fantasy. Something for you to dream about. Daydream about man flying around in the middle of nowhere. Remember, you can't even fucking fly on Earth. You can't. Remember, you can go on a plane. You can go in a little plane and just like that. Man can't fly around in cars. Man can't fly, period. You understand? So when you go to space, I told you it's a fantasy. Every fucking thing fly around, even rocks. If they come out of the fucking jet or whatever they go in the rocket, they're gonna float around. It's just imagination, people. Why can't you get it? Why you think they can come out of Earth and go to this magical place where people can fly, even rocks? That's what you're dumb like, that damn rock that they call meteorite.
COVID misery and fatigue, experiencing that feeling of wonder, riding the rocket along with Benken and
bullshit. Yes, and there go a camera right there, so-called. The people just dumb. If you're never dumb, they could never sell you this. So you have to admit it that you are dumb.
After years of training,
bullshit. All of this is just an act. 100% in, and I told you, they're clapping for a reason because they know it's a hoax. That's how the dumb people gonna believe.
Astronauts arrived at Kennedy Space Center on Wednesday. They were greeted by a mask-wearing Jim Bridenstine, something that in all the years of preparation, no one could have ever predicted.
There you go. Nothing but bullshit for the dumb masses. I told you, all of them involved in tricking the masses. Even that Elon Musk sodomite. Bam.
NASA and SpaceX, we are one step closer to Launch America and the first manned space flight to launch from U.S. soil in nearly a decade. Today, NASA and...
The people to celebrate. Yes, because something launching from America's soil. What was they doing all this time, every fucking week? NASA making a launch. What they was doing, people? They wasn't going to space? I already told you, people, nothing but weather manipulation. they got with those rockets. Nothing going out of the dome. Just fuckery on the
SpaceX announced they are a go for this Demo 2 mission launch. Houston space reporter Roseanne Aragon has been following every step leading up to Wednesday's
Canal. It's nothing but bullshit, people. 100% trash.
Historic launch. Tonight, she's near Cape Canaveral, Florida, with the preparations and the excitement.
NASA and SpaceX officials have given a green light for Wednesday after all of the reviews until now. We're here.
Why would you stand right there with an umbrella to bring the news? What is about? You're gonna show us the rocket taking off? You're gonna show us something on the scene? Why the fuck you have to be there? It's bullshit, people. Why? It's garbage.
Here at Cocoa Beach, which is just a few miles from the Cape, and despite this weather, they say it's a go. After a harrowing...
People, why gotta stand up outside with the umbrella to prove to you that it's there? I don't understand, people. The news is 100% a deception.
Monday with wind and rain, a ray of sunshine from NASA and SpaceX during their teleconference update Monday night.
We had our launch readiness review.
Look at this big old man right here, and I told you, they always attempt to so-called launch with bad weather. And all the time they tell you in these so-called important mission, the weather always under them. But it's the same people give you the fucking weather on TV and tell you they know the weather. So why the fuck they don't know they can't launch on that day? Why? They're just playing with the dumb fools. That's all they do.
And so we're burning down the final paper. All the teams were go.
The team reviewed the data over the weekend and reported back at the LR. No showstoppers, everything looking good.
The SpaceX Demo 2 mission is a meaningful one for the hundreds of people involved, including the two commanders, commercial crew astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley, and those involved with...
Fakers on TV, that's all they are. Nobody's flying nowhere. No astronauts is real. All of them fucking fakers.
With NASA, SpaceX, and the hands that made these American-made vehicles. The Crew Dragon...
They call them vehicles. Wow, American-made vehicles. You're dumb as a box of rocks. No vehicle make in America. No Ford, no GM make in America. You hear me? Them parts made in China and Mexico and then bring to assembly in America. And you think they can build these in America? You're dumb as a box of rat. They don't even make a toothpick in America or a damn LiDAR.
Capsule and Falcon 9 rocket.
I can't tell you how moving it was for me to see Bob and Doug get in the vehicle.
Nothing but a show. It's just a show for the dumb folks. And if it's a regular person standing right there taking the picture, they're dumb as stone.
Vehicles and right up to the pad, and realized that the next time was going to be when we were getting ready to launch.
Results were in from the static fire test Friday and the dry dress run-through from Saturday. Glowing...
Drive test run-through, and look what they're doing right here, people. A dry test. There you go. What they're going to do right here. Wow. This is how they're going to emulate space. This is the dumbest thing in the world.
Green lights.
Kind of dotting the I's and crossing the T's just to make sure that everything was ready to go, and it turned out very well.
Now all eyes are on the weather.
So we have some hope for launch day.
Eyes on the weather, and I told you it's the same fucking people give you the weather. Don't let them fool you. All the fuck they don't know they can't launch on that day. Why they have to postpone? They play with the dumb people, man.
As you can see, it's still very windy and rainy here.
There shit. It's just you standing up there playing with the dumb fools. You wanna show us that it's windy and rainy so they can't take off? That's why you're standing there with an umbrella? That's the dumbest thing in the world. It proved that it is a hoax with you doing this
weather
shit
experts
right
say this should all clear out by Tuesday afternoon. We'll be crossing our fingers. We will have the latest from here in Florida. For now, from Cocoa Beach near the Cape, Roseanne Aragon, KPR.
Was go be at Cocoa Beach.
PRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Roseanne. And here are live pictures of the Falcon 9 rocket on the launch pad at Cape Canaveral. As we count down to liftoff, KPRC Channel 2 is bringing you full coverage of this historic launch. Here is a look at NASA's schedule ahead of the Demo 2 mission. Tomorrow morning, there will be a briefing about the mission. That will be near the countdown clock at Kennedy Space Center. Then
countdown clock that's gonna be counting backwards for the law of reversal, satanic shit on the masses. All of them involved in it. The whole America been duped by NASA. 100% gatekeeper for the earth. That's why they're there. All right, catch me on the run. I'm gone.